Hey there, anime lovers. Welcome back to Anawatch, where we dive into all things anime with a twist of fun and a dash of swag. Today we're tackling some wild love stories where the main characters didn't exactly sign up for romance but got thrown into it anyway. We're talking about those anime where the poor missies get roped into relationships or marriages faster than you can say I do. Whether it's because of some crazy family drama society playing matchmaker or just plain bad luck, these forced pairings lead to some seriously entertaining and sometimes downright hilarious situations. And listen up, because at number 0, I'm sharing my ultimate favorite in anime that does this trope justice like no other. Plus, if you're hungry for more, stick around till the end because I've got 15 similar anime picks that will keep your watch list full and your weekends busy. Starting off our list with number 10, Memory of Chang'e, a tale of royal drama, epic battles, and one badass princess. Li Chang'e is basically the Tang Dynasty's version of a ninja princess. After her family gets backstabbed in the worst way possible, she's out for blood and won't let a little thing like gender norms hold her back. Disguised as a dude, Chang'e dives headfirst into a world of political intrigue, swords, and secrets, making her way through enemies like a hot knife through butter. And then there's Ashina's son, a general who's as tough as they come, but even he can't help but be intrigued by this mysterious guy who's way too skilled to be just another soldier. Their chemistry is off the charts, with plenty of will-they-won't-they tension that keeps you hooked. It's like watching Game of Thrones, but with fewer dragons and more Tang Dynasty bling. The anime is a wild ride through ancient China with twists, turns, and enough drama to make even the most seasoned soap opera fan gasp. Plus, the animation is so gorgeous that you might just want to pause every frame and hang it on your wall. If you're into stories that mix history with a dash of magic and a lot of heart, Memory of Chang'e is the anime for you. Next, at top 9, Kakurio Bed Breakfast for Spirits kicks off with Aoi Tsubaki, your average college student, except for one little twist: she can see spirits. Just the usual stuff, right? Things take a wild turn when Aoi gets yanked into the spirit world by a suave, mysterious ogre named Odana, who claims she owes him a mountain of debt. But here's the kicker: he expects her to pay it off by marrying him. Yeah, not your typical will you go out with me scenario. Aoi, being the absolute queen that she is, isn't about to let some spirit boss her around. Instead, she flips the script, telling Odana she'll work off the debt by cooking up a storm at his fancy inn. You heard that right, she's literally saving herself one delicious dish at a time. The show is like MasterChef meets Spirited Away, with Aoi serving up meals that not only look good but also have the spirits drooling figuratively and literally. And Odana? Let's just say beneath that cool exterior, he's got a soft spot for our heroine. The romance is like a slow cooking stew taking its time, but oh boy is it worth the wait. With a mix of supernatural shenanigans, mouth-watering food, and a side of romance, this anime is an absolute treat that's anything but ordinary. At number 8, we have The World is Still Beautiful. This one is a bit different, but just as entertaining. The story follows Nike Remercier, a princess from the Reign Dukedom who's forced to marry Livius I, the Sun King. Now, Livius might be the most powerful ruler in the world, but he's also just a kid. Literally, he's like a preteen. Nike is none too thrilled about this arranged marriage, especially since she's practically dragged into it, kicking and screaming. But here's where it gets interesting. Nike has the power to control the rain, while Livius controls the sun, making them a pretty powerful pair. Nike's initial reluctance turns into something more as she gets to know Livius. Turns out, behind his icy exterior and tyrannical rule, he's just a lonely kid who's been hurt one too many times. The humor in this anime comes from their constant bickering and Nike's no-nonsense attitude as she refuses to be just another pawn in Livius's life. Watching her stand up to him is both hilarious and satisfying. But what really makes this anime shine is the slow burn romance that develops between them. It's a story about healing trust and finding love in the most unexpected places, with plenty of laughs along the way.
どうもおかしい。昨べのあれ以来。あいつは抜かしてるじゃないか。平常心だ。
Seventh spot goes to my wife as the student council president. This one is as wild as it sounds. Hayato Izumi thought he had the student council president position in the bag, but instead the role goes to Yui Wakana, a girl who wins over the students with promises of free love and even free condoms. Yep, she knows how to get votes. But the real kicker? After losing the election, Hayato finds out that Yui is not just the new student council president, she's also his fiancée. Why? Because their parents arranged their marriage without telling them. Classic anime, right? The forced relationship here is all about two teens trying to balance their school life with the ridiculousness of being engaged. Yui moves in with Hayato, and the two of them have to pretend to be a couple while dealing with all the awkwardness that comes with it. You've got the usual shenanigans of living together, like Yui accidentally walking in on Hayato or them trying to keep their engagement a secret from the rest of the school. The humor in this show is top-notch with plenty of fan service and over-the-top situations that will keep you laughing. But beneath the comedy, there's a genuine connection forming between these two characters that makes you root for them, even if their relationship started in the most ridiculous way possible. Coming at number 6, we have Engaged to the Unidentified Now. Imagine you're just a regular high school girl going about your life when suddenly on your 16th birthday, a fiancé you've never met before shows up at your doorstep. Surprise, that's exactly what happens to Kobeni Yanamori. Not only does she suddenly have a fiancé, but he also comes with a little sister who's moving in too. Talk about an instant family. So why is Kobeni forced into this relationship? Well, it turns out that this engagement was arranged by her grandfather, who decided to play matchmaker from the grave. But this isn't just any regular engagement. Oh no, there's a supernatural twist. Her new fiancé, Kia, and his little sister, Mashiro, aren't exactly human. They've got some mysterious powers that add a whole new level of weirdness to the already strange situation. What makes this anime so much fun to watch is how Kobeni tries to adjust to her new life, dealing with the absurdity of it all with a mix of humor and heart. The awkward moments, the growing affection, and the hilarious antics of Mashiro make this show an absolute gem. Plus, who doesn't love a good supernatural romance with a dash of comedy? And then there's a couple of cuckoos at number 5, where the universe decided to play a massive prank on two unsuspecting teens. Nagi Umino and Erika Amano find out they were switched at birth. Yes, like something straight out of a soap opera. Their parents, in a move that only anime parents could think of, suggest they get married to fix the mix-up and unite the families. Because clearly that's the most logical solution. Nagai and Erika are just as confused as you are, but they reluctantly go along with it because, well, what else are you supposed to do when your parents drop a bomb like that? The forced relationship in this one is both hilarious and kind of sweet. Nagai's already got his eye on someone else, and Erika is more interested in her social media than marriage, so watching them navigate this arranged marriage situation is a hoot. They're like two cats trying to share the same small box, awkward, a little bit scratchy, but somehow it works. The humor here comes from their constant bickering and the ridiculous situations their families put them in. But underneath all that, you start to see them grow closer, even if they won't admit it. It's that mix of comedy and budding romance that makes that couple of cuckoos so entertaining.
何？
サチ、お前、俺のこと好きなの？
急に何？お兄のバカ！
Next on the list is Spy X Family at number 4, a show that takes the phrase fake it till you make it to a whole new level. Here we've got Lloyd Forger, a super cool spy who's so good at his job that he's given a mission where he has get this create a fake family. Because of course every top spy needs a pretend wife and kid, right? Enter Yor, a sweet woman who just so happens to be a deadly assassin, and Anya, a little girl who can read minds but is mostly focused on her favorite cartoons. This is one mismatched family that you can't help but love. So why are they stuck in this fake marriage? Lloyd needs the perfect cover for his mission, and Yor needs a husband to keep her assassin gig under wraps. And Anya? She just wants to stay out of the orphanage and watch her TV shows. Watching these three try to play the role of a picture-perfect family is pure comedy gold. Lloyd is all serious about his spy stuff. Yor is hilariously clueless about the whole wife thing, and Anya is just living her best life, knowing all their secrets. You'll find yourself laughing at their antics, but also getting surprisingly invested in their relationships. Because even though they're pretending, those family vibes are starting to get real.
ロイドさん、こんな時になんですが、結婚しませんか？つまり、もしよければ、面接の1回だけでなく、ちゃんと一緒になるのはどうかなと。
どんな困難が訪れようとも、共に助けよう。
はい。
任務が
殺しが
続く限り。
At number 3, more than a married couple, but not lovers, where high school isn't just about getting good grades. Oh no, it's also about proving you can handle a marriage. Yes, you heard that right. Poor Jiro Yakuin thought he was just going to coast through high school, but instead, he's partnered up with Akari Watabe in a school program that forces them to play house. And here's the kicker, their grades depend on how well they can pretend to be a happily married couple. Talk about pressure. Now, why are these two thrown into this relationship? Because their school decided that teen romance wasn't complicated enough. So let's add some fake marriages to the mix. You'll find yourself chuckling as Jiro and Akari stumble through this mock marriage, dealing with everything from cooking disasters to awkward romantic moments. It's like watching two people try to build a house with no instructions, chaos guaranteed. But here's the thing, what starts as a forced, awkward situation slowly turns into something more. The humor, the growing chemistry, and the utterly ridiculous situations they find themselves in make this show a total blast to watch. You'll be laughing, you'll be rooting for them, and you'll be thinking, man, I wish my high school was this exciting.
Give wifey a goodbye kiss.
Is that the setup for a joke about kisu fish?
Not everything is a joke! Kiss me, dum-dum!
You ready?
Your little boy can't handle it, huh?
Don't get pissed about this later!
I only meant a kiss on the cheek.
Next at number 2, we have My Happy Marriage, where the emotional stakes are as high as the tissue count. Meet Mio Saimori, a girl who's been living on hard mode her entire life, except there's no respawn. Her family treats her like she's less valuable than a used tissue, and just when she thinks she's hit rock bottom, they ship her off to marry Kyoka Kudo, a man so cold he could probably freeze fire. But here's the twist, Kyoka isn't the monster he's cracked up to be. Sure, he's got all the warmth of an iceberg at first, but as Mio starts to chip away at his icy exterior, we see the slowest, sweetest love story unfold. What starts as a forced marriage straight out of a bad soap opera turns into a beautiful tale of healing, love, and self-discovery. Mio's journey from a broken girl to a strong, loving woman is the emotional core of this anime. My Happy Marriage isn't just about finding love, it's about finding yourself and learning to trust again. It's the kind of story that makes you believe in second chances, even when the odds are stacked against you. And if that doesn't make your heart melt, you might want to check if it's made of stone. This anime is proof that sometimes the best things in life come from the most unexpected places.
新たな幸せを二人で見出していこ
う。おはようございます。お、これは失礼。
First spot goes to Nisekoi, where Raku Eishiju's love life is like watching a romantic comedy on steroids. Raku is just your average high schooler, except he's the heir to a Yakuza family. No big deal, right? But to keep the peace between his family and a rival gang, Raku is shoved into a fake relationship with Chidage Karisaki, a girl who's about as sweet as a cactus and just so happens to be his mortal enemy. It's the classic rom-com setup: two people who absolutely cannot stand each other are forced to pretend they're in love. What could possibly go wrong? Raku and Chidagagi's relationship is less boy meets girl and more boy meets enemy, and they fight like cats in a bag. Their bickering is the stuff of legend, but as the saying goes, there's a fine line between love and hate. Throw in a mysterious pendant from Raku's past, a promise to a childhood crush, and a harem of girls who complicate things further, and you've got a rom-com that's equal parts chaos and charm. Nisekoi is a masterclass in the fake-it-till-you-make-it school of romance. It's got everything: slapstick humor, heartfelt moments, and more misunderstandings than a bad game of telephone. But the real fun is watching Raku try to untangle the mess he's in while figuring out who he really loves. It's like watching someone trying to juggle chainsaws: dangerous, hilarious, and impossible to look away from.
ちょっと聞いてもいい？
は？ちとげ？
私のこと好き？
はあ？
ねえ、どうなの？好きなの？嫌いなの？どっちよ？
んなこと言われても。ああ、好きだよ、もちろん。ほら、恋人としてな。
そういう好きを聞いてんじゃない。だからこう、男と女の好きっていうか、あんた私の恋人でしょ。恋人なんだったら私のこと好きって言いなさいよ、
さっき言いましたけど。怖いよ、もう。
好きってちゃんと好きって言わないとめちゃくちゃにする。
For my personal favorite goes to Love and Lies at number 0. Imagine a future where your love life is so out of your hands that even Cupid's chilling with a cup of coffee, letting the government handle the matchmaking. Yukari Nejima, our painfully average high schooler, is caught in the most bizarre system ever, a system more interested in pairing people like Pokemon than letting them find love the old-fashioned way. Just when Yukari works up the nerve to confess his love to his childhood crush Misaki, bam! The government swoops in like a love-hating ninja and pairs him with Ririna, a girl who's more of a stranger than a soulmate. Talk about a plot twist no one asked for. Yukari's now stuck in the most awkward love triangle ever, where his heart is torn between Misaki, Ririna, and his civic duty to keep the peace, because, love is a public service. Ririna, in a move that only makes sense in anime, decides to play matchmaker for Yukari and Misaki, turning this whole mess into an even bigger disaster. But here's the kicker beneath all the chaos. Love and Lies asks the big question: can true love really bloom when it's forced by a bunch of bureaucrats with clipboards? This anime will have you laughing at the absurdity, crying at the drama, and wondering if love is truly blind or just seriously confused.
あ、ほんとね、飛んでるわ。何かしら。 ゆかりみさき何してるの？
なんか光追いかけてたら落ちちゃって。
落ちたの？大丈夫？怪我は？
ネジ、お前。
違うんだよ、ニサカ。本当に落ちたんだって。
へえ。
どうにかなるでしょ。行きましょう。
やったの？
なわけないだろ。
As promised, here are some snapshots of anime that dive into similar themes, awkward beginnings, unexpected romances, and all the drama in between these shows didn't make the main list, but they're packed with all the twists, turns, and reluctant romances you love. So if you're ready for more of those how did I end up here moments, these anime are definitely worth adding to your watch list. And there you have it, folks, our epic journey through anime's most awkward and amazing forced relationships. Whether you're here for the laughs, the drama, or just to see how these characters try and sometimes fail to make it work, I hope you found something new to obsess over. Now, don't forget to check out those 15 similar anime picks I've lined up for you, because why stop at one when you can binge watch the whole genre? If you had fun today, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which forced relationship anime left you laughing, crying, or maybe just shaking your head. Catch you in the next one.
Close んだ空、矛先は